home today, who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown? A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense.
It go and just you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Looking to throw, it's Hansen. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountain.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Orange will have to punt. Looking for a block. It's Bridges. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown Gators! Reeled it in and just made the house call. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida 7, Syracuse.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Using his legs, it's downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had...
The ball is out behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Line gets set, first down. The corners are walked up tight. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hansen. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. The play action fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They'll have to settle for down at the... Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. It's not pretty, but it worked.
That's Syracuse.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. He wants to pass it on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
This is a 3rd and long. Coming after it. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Hansen. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. They're testing the right side here. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Bridges. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. He's looking to pass. Using the quick game. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Whitaker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Hansen. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Bridges. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bettis. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gator! And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida 21, Syracuse.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Gets it out fast. And they swarm him under.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in a first.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw it. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start.
Number 12.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Gators will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Sticking to the right. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Hansen. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone and it's picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
If I was the play caller in this offense, I would dial up plays like that a little bit more often. I love the QB design run game, especially with this guy, because he's special in the open field. He can make people miss. He can show you speed. He showed you on that big game right there.
That pass, not Moses. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for second down. Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. End off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Hansen. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. No response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Gators will hustle with the line. The give to the tailback. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off play action. They're bringing heat. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll try to blast their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Florida. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Orange will have to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Bridges. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He wants to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Got it in the middle, it's Whitaker. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Gators want to crank the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get...
Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. And they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
He'll just keep slinging it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators will try to move the sticks on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Buys a little time. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida 35, Syracuse.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking downfield, it's Hansen. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The offense starts with a short field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
He makes a grab, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. There's an old school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like my chances going for it.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Florida, 42. Syracuse.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Hansen. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp.